Hey, hey, you guys. I am trying to squeeze into this 50 mil 1.7. Well, it's 25 mil 1.7, but 50 mil equivalent, whatever. Anyway, I got a matrix, a flat top matrix bubbler attachment for our Core 2.1, well, Core 2.2 now, whatever. So we're going to unbox that, take a look, and afterwards we're going to, I'm going to stick around and we're going to shoot a vlog and give you guys an update, some medical updates and all that. Maybe I'll fix the camera position as we do that anyway. So yeah, well, I guess I'll just go ahead and start opening the box and tell you. I should have already gone back. I apologize that I didn't and done an update video for that Incycler that we did in the ignore the air conditioner. This is one of those ones that's stuck in the wall. It's loud. I'm sorry. But anyway, I digress. Thankfully, I'm not undressed. But I did have some big problems with that Incycler attachment that we had gotten. It hit smooth, super, super smooth. But the hole on that thing going into the, is so teeny tiny. Like, all it takes is 2 or 3 dabs, and then it's clogged with reclaim. Well, not completely clogged, but enough that, you're basically wasting your vapor. And so I don't like that. Not one bit. I don't like to waste stuff. So, all right. Opening up the box. This is why I went back to discount emails, because I love that little, extra touch. Putting in some nifty little stickers and stuff. Future me in post. Zoom in on these little guys. Zoom in on these little sticky sticks. Oh, I like this one. As that say, happy you. Excuse me, I can't read. Happy home trip out. Something like that. I like it. It's a little mushroom guy. Little can of sun, little peace sign, some more shroomy shrooms, some come on, get over here, get over here. Some little psychedelic shroom, a little candy leaf smoking a bone, and some more shroomy shrooms. I think that's it for the stickers. Let's get those over there. And it looks like, yeah, they gave us another dab tool. Like, we don't have enough dab tools, but I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. I wish I had gotten this sooner, because I just introduced a friend of mine to dabbing for the first time, and now he's getting all into it. And he went out and he bought a tool. I could have easily given him one, and I didn't think about it. I'm sorry, dude. I am so sorry. If you need another one, I got you. So yeah, let's get our main show up out of here. Let us get our main event up out of the box. Oh yeah, a finger knife. Brought back the finger knife. You guys like that? I don't like this. I don't like the plastic wrapping and stuff. That's just a waste. It's just a waste of material and makes it take longer to get into my stuff. Vape break. So, I'm not allowed to smoke in my new apartment. So, and I apologize also, that I still haven't got the studio and stuff put together. So we're filming old school style. That's just how we're doing. That's just how we do. And so this, unlike the other one, the Incycler piece, this one is inside of a box, all foamed up and everything. I appreciate that, because, sometimes these glass pieces be a little delicate. And, oh, wow. This is smooth. Oh, hold it down a little bit. Again, future me, zoom in a little bit. So let's see. Okay, it does have 3 holes down here on the bottom, so you can, switch it around whichever way you want to hit it. And I'm just looking to see. Okay, hopefully the hole on this one doesn't get clogged so easy. So, all right, I am going to pause, clip, snip, and put a little drip, if you know what I mean. Drip, snip. All right, so we're just gonna put it up on here and right up from the start. There are a couple little issues. It's kind of hard, a little difficult to get the water right because, it just, you try to pour it in heavily and it overflows and then you've got way less than you thought you had. And if you put too little, you doesn't get a whole lot of, well, you could see it, but you don't really hear the chug uh, as much. But I don't know. The proof is in the pudding, as they say, or in this case, the proof is in the dabbing, whatever you want to call it. So, all right, let's get to that proof, baby. Let us get to that proof. Uh, Today we have got a little bit of batter. A friend of mine is pressing his own batter, and he hooked me up with a good little bit. He hooked me up with a good little bit. I think he said that this is from an Animal Mints strain, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. But it is gravy, baby. It is gravy batter, baby. Baby grava, baby. Whatever. Gravy batter. It'll be gravy here in a minute. And then I will be finally stoned for the day. And then I will finally be stoned for the day. How about I? How about I? Cash me outside and give me some cash, baby. Please. I could use some cash. Or gift card, or, a deposit or something, No, I'm not too proud to beg. Shit. All right. All right. We are going to follow the trick that was posted on the previous video about this. Apologize. I forgot what your name was. But anyway, the trick was to basically to turn it on, let it preheat like so. And then when it comes to temp, immediately hit it once to turn it off, and then click it twice to turn it right back on. And for whatever reason, I'm getting better vapor production, just like that, getting better vapor production and smoother hits that way. But the milk jug attachment, whatever you want to actually call it, is in the sink right now. But that one does hit a little bit harsh, but yeah, let's go. And of course, the way these e-rigs work, because this is it's basically a cold start on the dab, so the further you go, you get more vapor the further you go into it. It's a build to the heavier vapor. Oh, that is fucking tasty. Shut up. Shut up, heater. Oh, wow. The main thing I wanted with this, honestly, was the angled mouthpiece, but I do want smoother pulls, because like I said, that milk jug, whatever you call it, could be a little harsh sometimes. And this is heavy because it's my first dab of the day, but it's less harsh and fucking tasty. I mean, it's more tasty, not less tasty. Oh, yeah, now I'm getting into that thick smoke. Vapor, whatever. How? Mm. Seems like I cleared it faster that way, too. And don't forget to swab clean. By the way, if you didn't see my reply to the comments in the previous video, whew, this thing did, the chassis did eventually clean itself up. For whatever reason, the more and more I dabbed out of it. Maybe it was this batter. I don't know, because, Whew. The batter's so clean and so good, so tasty, so tasty, 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 tasty. Mm. And now this 2.2 atomizer just cleans up. Buttery smooth. Well, it's going to be, can't really see it. I'll try to zoom in post right here, future me, and see if you can get a little view of that. But it is, yeah, it's pretty clean now. This attachment was, let me see, I think it was 60 bucks. Yeah. So this attachment was 60 bucks. And, yeah, as long as it doesn't clog the way that the Incycler clogs, then this is a gravy buy. It's a gravy buy. I think that's worth the 60 bucks. It's definitely a much better performance than the milk jug thing that comes with it. And, you know, yeah, you just saw me, and usually it takes twice as long to get through that dab too with the normal attachment. But yeah, what can I say? Matrix percolator is, as Flossie Carter would say, a go. Go with it. I'd go with it. Well, I guess I am going with it. I just did go with it. Huh, how about I? Somebody's home or leaving. I don't know. Do you know? Oh, what's up, you dudes? What is up, you dudes? Sorry. You know, I've probably over a year now. The content I'm putting out is subpar and very few. To be fair, the content I've always put out is subpar. It was just a lot more, often before, but that's okay. We're having fun. We're having fun, baby. That is what we do. Being said, I do hope you fucking enjoyed those music videos. Those music videos have been a lot of fun to work with, and you know, well, let's just start off with that. You know, I am hoping or planning to do like a whole mixtape of those. So we've got the 3 out now. I'm working on one as we speak, actually. I don't know if I'm going to complete this one or not, but I've already completed the first phase of it, so I probably will. And that is a mashup of Reanimator and King Diamond's Living Dead. It's pretty fun. It's different though. I was trying to do one with Acid Bath's Grave Flower to Cemetery Man, Della Morte dell'Amore. I knew it, Nagi. The rest of the world doesn't exist. If you don't want the dead coming back to life, boy, kill the living. Shoot them in the head. Do you hear me, boy? I'm playing. We have fun here. But I am sorry. I am digressing way too far. I've got a couple more that I'm tossing around in the back of my head right now. One was with the suggestion from Timmy G number 2. You know how he do. He suggested I do something with Dr. Giggles and Primus. And I'm digging that. I'm digging that thought in my head. That could be fun. That could be really fucking fun. And another one I'm thinking about is People Under the Stairs with Body Count. I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll get there. One thing at a time, as my mom used to say. One foot in front of the other. And then I am also still working on. And then I am also still working on the series for Dreaming Turtles, Relaxation, and Chill from the Eastern Shore. I've got a whole nother series for that coming. I've finished the first two in the series, so now there's also the footage. Let's see, well, we got from the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. We got the I think it was what's it called? Cape Charles. We got Cape Charles, and then I've still got to finish up Tom's Cove, and then I've got to get to the Wildlife Loop. The Wildlife Loop might get axed. We'll see. And then there's also the night shot that I did in from the Anchor Inn in Chincoteague, and that one also might get axed. We'll see. Um, the one from the beach on Assateague is definitely getting axed because, uh, you know, you're trying to film on a beach. And Cape Charles was like this too, except we didn't get other people in the shot at Cape Charles. You could just hear them around us. But it kind of works as ambience, you know. But on the beach in Assateague, it was just slam packed full of people. And if the people were at a far enough distance that you can't really make people's faces out, you know, shit like that, I'd probably just go ahead and do it. But there are way too many people coming way too close to the camera throughout that video, like all throughout it, to, you know, be able to cover up everybody's faces and shit. There's just way too many people. And I know, legally speaking, I could get away with that, but fuck that, you know. I'm not going to publish anybody without their consent because that's fucking dumb. Uh, I digress again. But so that one is definitely getting axed. But the series doesn't stop there because we've also got two more shots, two more locations that are definitely staying in the series, and that is shit the shot from Silver Beach. Um, the Silver Beach shot is fucking beautiful. It's beautiful. It really is. And the Wachapreague video is beautiful too. We had shot two in Wachapreague because I got the if you watch the intro video on Dreaming Turtles Relaxation and Chill, whatever, with the like little Zen tree like just blurred out into the background and shit. That was the other video that we shot in Wachapreague, but there was two problems for that uh, with the footage. Something malfunctioned somewhere, and the picture was just all like I don't even know how to explain it or what the fuck it is. It was wonky, wobbly, jittery, shaky, bakey, no good to use on its own as intended. And then the second problem was that this was filmed from the what's it called? I think it's the Island House in Wachapreague, a little restaurant. This was off of the dock or the balcony behind their restaurant. And you know, they got music playing through the speakers and everything, and you know, that was going to cause me a lot of problems trying to put my own music over top of that. And then if I tried to just cross it from a shot, a little piece, you know, that needs to be cut out, then rematching that audio so that the music sounds, you know, in time, you know, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, you know. um so it's yeah, that one is axed. But you know, we made use of the footage in making that intro video for the channel, so you know, flabuka. You know, the as far as Gooner tools, I'm just gonna talk about Gooner tools briefly. You know, again, if you don't want to hear about this, you just switch to the next chapter. But I'm only gonna talk about it for a second and nothing major because there's really nothing going on there. I'm not even really planning on anything for it right now. That or the House of Perv. I did buy something new. I'll just leave it at that. That I thought about doing a review over on House of Perv, but I didn't. I've got way too much going on here already, and I want to. You know, this is a big change for me. Just moving, and my new location, and you know, some lifestyle changes and all the medical changes. You know. Uh, and I'm trying to keep my time occupied as much as possible um, with like these music videos and stuff because I really like doing the music videos and um, I really, honest, if I could be 100, 100, I really enjoyed doing all of the videos for Gooner Tools. Uh, it was a blast. It was just that, the powers that be or whatever, turn that shit into a nightmare. I mean, it's not like the end of the world or no shit like that. It's just, half of the fun of being an artist is sharing. Half of the fun of being an artist, 100, 100, is sharing. Half of it is sharing. As artists, we don't just want to create. That's the most common misconception I hear all the time. As an artist, it's not just about creating, it's about inspiring, you know, reaching out to other artists and saying, "Hey, look how much I thought outside of the box." That's my tip to you. Think outside of the box. Don't do, it's like when you get the pack of tie-dyed shirts, and you just throw the fucking instructions out the window. Tie it up however the fuck you want. Experiment. Do your own thing. Have fun with it. That's what life is all the fuck about, man. Be yourself and have fun with it. Uh, I am sorry, I'm getting completely off a subject, but I absolutely loved doing it. And you know, I should be branching out into other music videos anyway, and the horror mashups, just like Bubby used to do, um, with a few more capabilities, better software than what he had when he was around. Uh, it's the no-brainer direction to take, at least for right now. Like I said, I definitely want to get that whole mixtape put together. Oh, and I've done up some shelves here in the living room too. Here, remind me, future me. I'm reminding you. How do you be? Put some of those pictures of the of our shelves up on the picture screen right here for everybody to see. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Look at that one. Look at that one right there. Look at it. Look at it. I'm fucking dumb. This is like an old school shoot right here. Um, shit, what was I fucking saying, man? I forgot what I was at and where I was doing. So yeah, I'm gonna. That's the plans. As to what I'm doing, I am considering doing like I did with Dreaming Turtles, Relaxation and Chill, and starting a whole nother channel for it for the music videos. Uh, but I don't know yet. I don't know yet. If you want to weigh in on any of this shit, put it down below. Let me know. Oh, hey, yo, you too, ho. I appreciate you, ho. I appreciate you. But anyway, I'm just dialing around, and I know at least there's probably a couple of you that want to hear about the medical shit, and well, yeah, I got my first consultation at UVA, and it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. It wasn't the walk in the park talk I was hoping to get, but. Um, Well, the first thing is the surgeon looked at my MRI and found another what he thought could be another concerning spot on a blood vessel on the left side, and he called it a lake. Dad seems to remember him saying it a lake of blood, but I don't think that's what he said. I think that Dad just got confused because he said it was a lake on a blood vessel. Uh, that could be the formation of another tumor. But he wasn't sure, and it was just like, one of those things like, okay, we're just going to have to monitor this. But I'll just fast forward and then jump back to talk about the other one because uh, I don't know yet because I can't read Beowulf language like they give on for MRI results, but it's English, yet somehow it isn't at all, But I believe that what it says is that the lake on the left side is actually or probably just an intersection of veins. And that's just well, I guess I am neurotic, but whatever, my non-neurosurgeon, whatever, mind, would make sense that there's, an intersection of veins on a blood vessel. Um, so, it might have been a much ado about nothing. I hope that that's the case, I always expect the worst, hope for the best. And the one on the right side, that's tricky because, he said, there's a 99% chance that it's benign. So it's benign. Um, but the problem is that there's a 20% chance that it doesn't grow anymore at all. In which case, we just have to monitor it for the rest of my life. So there's an 80% chance that it does grow. And if it does grow and we don't do anything about it, then basically I lose my hearing on this side. If we surgically remove it, there's a 60% chance that I lose my hearing on this side because the tumor is attached to the nerve, like right behind the ear. But there is a third option, and the third option isn't great because if they surgically remove it, it could grow back. But there's a greater chance of it coming back if we do focused radiation, because the focused radiation will not get rid of it, and it won't actually kill it. The way he described it is that he said we just put it to sleep. And then there's a slightly higher chance of it reawakening than there would be of the tumor growing back if we surgically removed it. So, and if I understood what he said correctly, I might lose some nerve endings in my face. But I'll tell you what, I will tell you what. Worst case scenario, I would rather completely lose half of my face altogether. I'm already fucking old, fucking toothless, It's I'm already old and ugly, is what I'm saying. So, I would much rather lose half of my face completely than lose my hearing. You know, uh, you know, I don't want to overreact to that possibility, but the thing is my ears are like my hands. I'm an audiologist by nature. Audio has been my thing from the time I was born. Asking my mama what the beautiful music was when the train rolled by. Uh, Sitting there in diapers. Maybe I could put that picture up here for the millionth time too, of me in diapers sitting here picking out individual keys on the piano. My favorite toy was the fucking xylophone. Uh, but so it'd be a little bit like a painter losing their hands. But you know, I'm gonna adapt no matter what happens. Because what else do you do? What else do you do but fucking adapt? It's a shame that the movie industry right now isn't learning that lesson. I'll tell you what, sidetrack, just completely side rant. If you want to fucking skip this, I'm not mad at you. Um, but movie theaters, you're not gonna get back to those 1.5 billion ticket sales that you used to enjoy. Home streaming is an inevitable future, and the more you fucking fight it, the more you're gonna fucking lose. But why the fuck don't you just open up your own streaming service? Open up your own streaming service and rent new releases so motherfuckers like me that don't want to drive an hour to the theater and back and then have to pay a fucking reverse mortgage just for tickets and snacks. Taking two people is like taking out your whole insurance policy shit. So motherfuckers like me, I will gladly give you that $20 if I can just stream the Marvels at home. Gladly. And thank you for sticking around. That's the word from our sponsor is fucking adapt. Motherfucker. 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 I'm saying though. I am saying. Side rant over. But so yeah. So that's gonna be a whole bunch of fun and a gravy, baby. But there are some silver linings to it too. That well, one before I get to talking about what the silver linings of everything going on is, the I still have not heard anything back about looking for damage or something weird about my corpus callosum, any potential like lobal damage, stuff like that from the brain injury. They said that something about their psychology whatever department was going to reach out to me or whatever, but I still ain't heard nothing. But that is the silver lining in this, though, is that leading up to this, I had to go above and beyond to get this MRI done because I just knew that I needed an MRI. With the memory problems and some of my, brain fart moments, I've known that something wasn't right with my brain for the past couple years, and that it needed to be looked at. And we also did want to look and see, if I might be developing early stages of CTE or something, or, look to get more understanding about my brain injury, all of the above. But the doctors, my primaries, and everybody just kept brushing me off about it. And then I finally called the insurance company and they said, well, yes, we'll cover one. We'll cover one MRI and a CT scan. And so I had it scheduled and I went and had the MRI done. And what do you know? There's a fucking tumor right behind my ear getting ready to take half of my fucking hearing. I don't know. I mean, again, 20% chance that it doesn't grow at all. 20% chance that it doesn't grow anymore at all. And we'll just grow strawberry soda. Grow strawberry soda in my strawberry soda patch. Mmm. Big K. That's the best, baby. Big K. Strawberry Big K, baby. It's like gravy, but strawberry soda. Another side note, um, I don't like having to set the camera up like on the complete other side of the room. But now that I do, um, I think this nitty fitty, whatever, is gonna work out nicely. I don't know because it's hard to tell, if everything's focusing right and everything. But Ah, it looks good on the monitor. It does look good on my little Feely world. How you doing over there, Feely world? Feely your world, little Feely world. How do you do? Say hi to your mother for me. Hi, neighbors. Neighbors passing by. Yeah, neighbors passing by, you gotta say hi. Ain't that what life's all about? I have no idea. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, little man, but I'm special. Like short bus special. 100 and 350%. 350%. And did I even tell you guys about the vitamin D deficiency? That I don't know if I mentioned that in the last video or not. Um, my vitamin D, when they checked it, is like, what was it, 8.6 nanograms per liter. It's supposed to be what they say they look for it to be, I think, between 30 and 100. And they consider 20 a severe deficiency, and mine was 8.6. It ain't no wonder. I mean, in retrospect, you know, there two things is that there's nothing I could have really done different. I would have had to. I think I would have done it the exact same way again every time. But the pandemic fucked me up, man. The pandemic fucked me up. And I barely left that apartment. I was stir crazy as fucking that apartment, man. I was stir crazy as fucking that apartment, man. That was I was almost cabin fever to the point of being like the movie Cabin Fever. It was man, that shit was getting bad in there. And you know, now I'm trying to step back out of that and back into the world a little bit. But it's hard because especially being around people that I don't know, I'm all stoned is, like, um, it's trippy, man. It's uncomfortable. It's not anybody's fault. It's not the other people's fault. It's not my fault. It's damn sure nothing personal against any person. It's just, like social anxiety is fucking crippling sometimes. But You know, I gotta break that shit. I gotta break that shit. I damn sure, know that this isn't the end of anything for me. It's not the end of me making videos. It's not the end of my life. These tumors, even if the other one turns out to be, he said there's a high chance that that one would be benign too. So I'm not like cancerous or anything like that. And I don't, I'm not planning to stop doing my art and stuff like that. Like I said, even with the other channel thing that we were doing the music videos with, even the way that that ended up, I'm still, I'm not quitting. I'm putting that aside and coming over here and I'm doing this now, do the horror music videos. Um, and I think I could I don't think that making the whole mixtape and that shit is going to be hard. I mean, it's going to be a lot of work, obviously, but that shit is fun. That shit is super fun. I can see 100%, 120,000, 350%, why Bubby loved doing it so much. And Bubby was just using, I think it was like Magic's Movie Maker or something like that. It might have even been Windows Movie Maker. I'm not 100% on that, but the software has come a long way since Bubby was here. I really, really wish that he was around to see what you can get with fucking DaVinci Resolve for free. It's that no, DaVinci Resolve did not damn sure did not sponsor this video. They probably would have nothing, want to have nothing to do with me. I'm a crazy dude, but maybe, I don't know. But, you know, it's so much that you can do with the free version of DaVinci Resolve, that it's just to the point of being insane that I've had other people ask me the question of, well, how the fuck do they make money? Well, the answer to that is actually easy because they're really not in the software business. They're in the hardware business. And, the studio version was well worth the upgrade and everything. I think it was like $300 or something because I just bought it outright. But you get a what do you call it, perpetual license. So every time they release a new version, you get it. You ain't got to pay nothing more. You get the next version. The main reason I got the studio version was just to get the clean feed on my external monitor. But the more I started doing music videos and stuff, the more I've benefited from things like the isolation tools, the what do you call it, the extra blurs and transitions and all of that stuff too, and mixing in 9.1.6 surround sound for the Dreaming Turtle relaxation and chill. I know it's a mouthful, but is what it is. Bubby would have absolutely loved that shit. He would have probably, the moment they offered the speed editor with the studio copy of Resolve for $300, it's basically buying the software and getting the speed editor for free. He would have been all over that shit. I was lucky enough, I got my speed editor on clearance from a company for $100, man, without the software. But I don't regret that $100. Not a bit. Not a bit. All right, I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm skipping over here and forgetting to mention. I told you about the plans for the music videos, the medical shit, and yeah, we ain't stopped. We don't stop. I thought I told you we don't stop. Oh, yeah. And I should also apologize for skipping Mega Month. I am sorry, baby. We skipped Mega Month almost completely. I had like 2 videos for Mega Month. Fuck. I am sorry. But again, I do promise you, looking at the microphone. Hey, microphone. I got the microphone way down here this time. Which is probably dumb because the AC heating thing is like right here. But I'm not done. I'm not done with anything, sometimes projects die, sometimes ideas die, and new ideas and projects come up, and we're just on from one thing to the next thing, And it ain't nothing wrong with that because that's what life is all about, Try it, Try a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Hit it with a wiffle ball bat if you want to. As long as you got consent to hit it with a wiffle ball bat, hit it with a wiffle ball bat, As long as it wants to be hit with the bat, hit it with a wiffle ball bat. And I feel, and let's circle back to, just to say, this shit hit like a champ. I mean, we already know that the core mine is the 2.2 now because I upgraded the atomizer. But, rips like a champ. And this flat top matrix perk here, baby. I give it a gravy out of gravy. I definitely give it a gravy out of gravy. I definitely give it a gravy out of a gravy. A gravy out of a gravy. I guess we're just going to wrap it up right there, guys. I'm sorry that, it's been so little and such subpar for the most part content, but you know what you get with me. You get subpar content. I just wish I could give you more of it. But yeah. Thanks for hanging along as always, baby. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. As for right now, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm just kidding. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Micro four thirds, 25 mil, 50 mil equivalent. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, or you don't. I don't care. I'm sorry. Goddamn Loch Ness Monster wouldn't be coming over here looking for 350. You didn't keep getting them 350. Fucking dumb.